Sean Kingston couldn't say a word as he was escorted out of the courtroom hours ago. His mom had been arrested, and he had begged agents to protect her as they took her away. But with fraud spanning millions of dollars and involving scamming Redditors and even using his connections with Justin Bieber to dupe people, Kingston should also be worried about how long he's going to be in prison as well. What happened to Sean Kingston? For those who might be too young to remember, Kingston was dead-ass giving us that unique Jamaican-American sound that had everyone vibing. But fast forward to today and Kingston's name is trending for all the wrong reasons. No cap, this story is wild. Sean Kingston and his mother, Janice Turner, were found guilty of wire fraud, defrauding businesses of over $1 million in luxury goods. That's right, not just Sean, but his mom too. They're literally facing up to 20 years in prison per charge. And the sentencing? It's scheduled for July 11th, 2025. The internet is absolutely losing it over this mother-son duo caught up in some serious legal drama. Let's rewind for a second though. Before we get into all the fraud tea, we need to understand who Sean Kingston really is. This man didn't exactly have the easiest come up. His early life was marked by hardship, including a breaking and entering charge at age 11, time in jail, boot camp, and periods of homelessness, often sleeping in cars with his family. No joke, it was tough. What's even crazier is that his mother, Janice Turner, was incarcerated for identity fraud during his teenage years, adding to the family struggles. Despite all this, Kingston managed to turn things around when he was discovered on YouTube and signed to Beluga Heights Records in 2007. His rise to fame was literally the definition of going from 0 to 100 real quick, and for a while, it seemed like Kingston had finally made it out of those tough situations. But here's where things get spicy. Kingston's career hasn't exactly been popping off lately. His follow-up albums Tomorrow 2009 and Back to Life 2013 saw diminishing commercial success, with Back to Life failing to chart at all. Basically, the man went from chart-topping hits to struggling to stay relevant. And this financial decline might be a key piece of the puzzle when we look at what led to these fraud allegations. Let's talk about what actually went down, because this is where it gets absolutely bonkers. In May 2024, Kingston's South Florida mansion was raided by SWAT, leading to his arrest alongside his mother on charges of fraud and theft. Like, we're talking full-on SWAT team raid, the type of thing you'd see in those intense police shows. There's literally footage of this raid that shows how serious the situation was. The allegations against Kingston and his mother are truly next level. They were accused of defrauding businesses of over $1 million through fraudulent documents and failed bank transfers, targeting sellers of high-end vehicles, jewelry, and other goods. We're talking Cadillac Escalades, designer watches worth six figures, and luxury home theater systems. The man was really out here trying to ball out on a budget, a fraudulent budget. One of the most damning pieces of evidence came from Fort Lauderdale jeweler Moshe Edery, who testified about Kingston providing a fake wire transfer screenshot for a $285,000 watch. Just imagine being so confident that you think you can get away with sending a fake screenshot for something worth almost 300 G's. The audacity is legitimately on another level. The evidence against Kingston and his mom is looking mad sus. The police found voice memos and texts, such as Kingston instructing his mother to create fake receipts to delay payments. Like, they literally have receipts on the receipts. In one particularly incriminating text, Kingston told his mother, "I told you to make fake receipts so it looks like the transfer will be there in a couple of days." Major yikes. Now, as we all know, Sean Kingston isn't just known for his music. He's had his fair share of personal struggles and challenges. In 2011, he was seriously injured in a jet ski accident in Miami, Florida, alongside a female passenger, which shows that his life has been full of ups and downs. But this fraud case is hitting different because it involves family and potentially decades behind bars. What's also interesting about this whole situation is how Kingston was using his celebrity status to pull off these scams. According to court documents, Kingston leveraged